Welcome back to Steve's Small Engine Saloon.
Well, we just finished our 30 Days of Questions wrap up, and that was awesome. We got such a great response from everybody and saying that we should be doing this as a weekly thing now instead of like 30 days. What do you say about that, April?
I love it. So we're going to be back every week with a question of the week.
Excellent. What's our first one right now?
Let's start right now. This one says, when I hang my weed eater up, it leaks gas. Am I storing this wrong or what?
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising to me that we get this so much. Like so many comments over the last 6 years that we've got this. Let me just show you this. Okay, so here's a 2-stroke weed eater. I know it's technically not called a weed eater. It's a grass trimmer, a strimmer, whatever. I understand the weed eater is just a brand name. But here's a 2-stroke. You mix your fuel in there. There is no oil, engine oil, in the sump under here. You can put that way. You can hang it up like that in your shop. You can store it upside down if you want to. If it leaks fuel from you in any position, there's something wrong with the trimmer because there's no reason it should do that. That's for 2-strokes. Now the other thing is there are some 4-stroke trimmers out there that actually have engine oil in the sump. There are some really, what's the politically correct word? Cheap crap that you can buy. Ryobi's come to mind. There's a few other ones that actually are 4-stroke weed eaters that have engine oil in the sump. In the owner's manual, they will actually say that you have to store it like this.
Wow.
If you hang it like that, the engine oil will drip out and it'll get into parts of the engine that it's not supposed to get into. Now, Honda is the only one in the owner's manual I've ever seen. Honda engines apparently are better than some of those other cheap brands because in that owner's manual that I read with a Honda 4-stroke weed eater, they said that you can store that any way you want. They're made to run upside down still with engine oil in there, no problem with that. To store that, they said you can actually store it however you want, hang it up just like a 2-stroke. So I think that you have to kind of test your own unit. If you hang your 4-stroke engine upright like that and you do see it smokes when you start up a little bit, well then, you know what? Guess what? Don't do that. Seriously, store it horizontal, vertical, horizontal. It is a question that comes up on our channel a lot.
What do the majority of homeowners have? 2-strokes then?
Absolutely. The majority of homeowners have the 2-strokes and you can do whatever you want with that for storing it.
I would say though, vertically though, is a space saver. Big time.
Oh, is it ever? We have weed eaters lined up, hanging.
Just a few.
Hanging on this bar, and boy, you're right. That's a space saver. If we had to lay them all down horizontally, we would lose room like unbelievable.
Well, I hope you like our first question. We're going to do this every week. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We just love new subscribers. And of course, we are going to be keeping our questions of the week in our Saloon Mail playlist. So you can go back to the channel and check out other questions of the week. Of course, there's none yet, but there will be.
All right, we're going to go with that. And we're going to go April and Steve out.